What's up, guys? This lighting's not that best. There we go. What's up, guys? Day 3 here. What was day 3 focused on our challenge to get my buddy with zero real estate knowledge, zero education in real estate, English second language, and never been to the U.S. or doesn't live in the U.S., excuse me. What was the big takeaway today? I set up a game plan for him to get a EIN. We know what he's going to do to get an EIN, and why does he need an EIN? Until after you close your first deal, 'cause it's not a big deal. A company, identification number, but an employee identification number. But why are we doing that? We're doing that so that he can get texting ASAP here with the new 10 DLC regulations. Now, we talked about that. We went through some of the cold calling strategy and what he needs to do on that behalf. And then we also went in and said the cheapest way to get free leads, and you'll see in the video how we did that. So stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoying the series so far. We're chasing down that 30 grand. You
Hey,
ready?
yeah,
How's it going?
good.
Good.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't sound too excited.
No, I just finished my pancakes.
Pancakes, baby. American pancakes.
Yeah.
Like the American pancakes for the challenge. I got this fucking. Let me put this down like this. Damn, I'm gonna have to turn the fan off because it's making that weird. It's looking weird. Hold on, give me a second. All right, so call tools. How many conversations are you having? You think? How many convos did you have?
Like with real people, something around like 30, 20.
Okay,
But
that's
like,
good.
but it's nothing a lot, like maximum like minute and a half or something. It's not like they're selling.
Yeah. So what I want you to do is it should be on your call tools anyway. I want you to start keep tracking per day how many dials and then how many
Mhm.
conversations. I'm putting it in the chat. Make a Google sheet out of it, dials, conversations, and then leads. You start make a Google sheet for yourself, and you can start putting your information in there. On that same sheet, we're going to put another tab for text once we got text set up. But that's good though. You want to have convos, even if it's a minute and a half. I mean, the goal is obviously to have more, but just get you comfortable in it. Now you might not be as nervous when someone answers the phone, which is good, right?
Yeah.
What's your longest convo, you think?
Probably today it was like 1 minute and like 40 seconds, but it was a person speaking so slowly. He was like so old, so that's fine. But like, most of the people I called was like either they told me no instantly, either they just rejected, like they pick up. I tell my first sentence and they drop the phone. And there's
Gotcha.
like only few people were like talking, and then none of them were saying that they are selling. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
So here's where you're gonna differentiate, man. I got a plan. My goal for the half of this and the other half is I can help you out in terms of let me make some calls on your call tools. You'll listen to me doing it. Hopefully they connect pretty fast. Give me your login and I'll log in and start doing them. And I'll give you some examples so you can record. Then you can use that for your own. Again, not doing it for you. It's just me showing you how to do it. And that way you can use that for training purpose when you go out there. I think the big thing that you can work on in cold calling here, because that's what you're getting these quick combos is just, you remember, like we talked about yesterday, as soon as that name pops up, and that's the reason I want to do it with you, is to show you so that I'm not
Yeah.
biased or saying you could do this. But like as soon as I see Keith pop up or Noah, yeah, hey, this is Gino. I'm sorry for the call of blue. Just reaching out to you because I'm sure you probably don't want to sell 123 Main Street. And here's the thing: if they don't want to sell, they don't want to sell. They might hang up on you. There's no magic touch to it, but just right there, it caused them to get more intrigued in the combo, right, and not just hang up. So little things like that we'll work on. Um, the other thing, I was looking at Smarter Contact again. See if you can't justify it. Tell them, I don't know if you've already done it, and say, look, man, I can't pay for this anymore. Actually, I know I already paid. I need my money back because I can't. I'm not even from the U.S. Can you guys give me a credit? Most of these people are from Eastern Europe too, that run the tech. So see if you can't get your money back from them. Again, worst case scenario, it's still not, but I like to try a little bit more to try to get our money back because I think simple text is a lot less regulated. Maybe I'm wrong, but either way, try to get their money back and say, hey, if I get an LLC, I'll get it. I'll go with
Yeah,
you guys.
I talked to them on the phone today,
Mhm.
and it was like a customer support something.
Yeah.
And then she told me to wrote that they don't. She said that they don't do refunds, but because of this situation, it's kind of not my problem. So just to make a email, and then someone from the managers will check, and they will probably do a refund. But I'm still waiting.
Yeah, so good. Do that. Smarter contact allows you to do it, or simple text. Yeah, eat your thing. Simple text. Try that baby out. Simple text. I actually have it right here for us. I made a little sheet here today. On simple text. I think that might be it's not the most sustainable, but I think you would be able to do it. It's right here. I'm gonna send you the link to in here. I'll show you my screen as well. This one. I've used these guys too, but I just don't use them as much. But if we want to send like 25,000 text out, they're 559. No, that's the only thing. It's 559 estimated monthly, which is obviously way less. That's why I really want you to get the EIN. Now, 25,000 text, they only charge you based on usage. You can see.
Mhm.
Um, so it's not like you're going to get charged this amount of money. It's just, I think, based on your usage. If we don't use that much, I mean, again, so if we take this down to where you're sending 1,500 or sending even 7,500 a month. Now we want to be sending more than that, but it goes down to what's it called on Smarter Contact. I recommend we get this. So this is our only problem. It has carrier registration too, you know. So it might not even be, it might be useless.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe not. The same basic questions. I don't know if that means like your EIN number. Maybe you can ask them what it is.
Yeah,
I have an
just
EIN. It's easy for me to do in the US. Like I can apply for one now and get it. And that's why we're having trouble with you. But that's why this challenge is a challenge, right? So I know it says you could fax something in. Man, I wouldn't wait any longer. So the IRS is going to take forever on it. There's virtual faxing. I think like you can do like internet faxing. Like my executive assistant does it.
yeah, I checked this one. I'm probably gonna do this tomorrow from my uni.
Yeah. All right. Do it. Do it there. Let's stay on the topic here. Another thing I had, um, REI Simply, get ready to get that into use. Why? Because you're calling people now, you're getting the leads coming in. Hopefully soon. Here's another. I'm gonna start challenge you to start calling these owners as well. Right. So my goal is you Noah, to be on the phone. I mean, as long as you can per day. 4 to 5 hours just calling people right now. Right. Now SMS going will help you speed that up a lot. But I need you on the phones. That's the only way you're gonna get better. Even if you are SMS and you need to be talking to people. So how can you do that? You got your dialer now. Another thing you can do, follow me here, it's all being recorded, of course, is you go on Zillow in your area and let's just go to for sale by owners. It means they're getting sold by a individual. Um, and also auction ones. And I would say let's stay under our price point. Not that it really matters about price point in wholesaling, but just for the sake of taking away from like new constructions, like we don't want to be calling these people. These are brand new builds, new homes. Let's keep down here. Let's do something where we just put like year built. It's like 2010 or less max. You see here. So follow me along. You're on
Mhm.
Zillow's website. Probably gonna need a VPN for it.
Yeah.
Raleigh, you get 29 results. I would call every one of these. Now this is a foreclosure auction. This is a good auction. This is a good deal too, right here. I already saw it looks pretty good. It gives you the property owner. This is gonna task you at um, understanding running through the script a little better. Now, the cold call script is asking if they want to sell. Of course, these people want to sell, right? So it's going to allow you to have more reps. Now, when you're cold calling these people, you might change the intro up to where it's not like, hey, do you want to sell? It's like, hey, man, I see that you're looking to sell. Is it okay if I ask you some questions about it? We're looking to buy some properties in your area. Yes. What about the condition? Tell me about the condition. Tell me about this. Tell me about that. And we can go through it together. But this is where I would task you to be doing like a lot of your calling too, so you can get some more responses. And you can do it, I guess, through call tools right now. I think it costs you some money to do it. I think if you could put some of these lists, this 30 list into, and I would stick with land too. I wouldn't do any, or not land. I would take land off. But if you were to put these into REI Simply, these are technically not people that said yes, but I think these are people you can get a hold of and talk to.
Yeah.
Right now, here's your problems. This is a foreclosure, so let's take foreclosures out of here. Now, those will be good later to hit, but um, actually, let's do that. Let's do our full thing here, right? So, look, I'm gonna call this guy right now with you on the phone. Let's just go straight into it. Again, my point for today was we need to get SMS going, so you need to do that thing ASAP. It takes time, so try to do that thing and fill out that form, and you're gonna have to solve a lot of it on your own, like your questions there, right? You'll be able to figure out and solve and ask and look online for answers to. But REI Simply, man, this stuff right here, I would start prepping the leads, put these in here, even if it was just these leads over here, so that you can, even though they're not 100% yeses yet, it's good to build a little database on people that want to sell. Oops, sorry, that's on my team's thing. There's your fax thing, and then yeah, all that good stuff. So let's give an example of a call. All right, so we had the cold call script, right? Let me pull that up for us. So I'm on my laptop today. We got the cold call script. Hold on. And let me pull it up. What I want you to start doing is, like I said, hitting these people as well. I think it's going to give you even more opportunities. I know you got your own cold call script, but let's keep flowing with this one. Right, and just hit the condition. I'll just try to go slowly and show you what I'm doing here, and just trying to get some information on it, right? Yeah, we can do this. Just keep it simple and sweet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this number in. I've got so many tabs open, I'm getting fucking crossed up. But let me call it this for sale by owner. This actually doesn't look like a terrible deal. Let me show you an example, and I'm gonna let you do the rest. But this is my dial pad in my system. Oh, that's probably not good. I probably shouldn't show. Am I showing my screen?
No, no.
Okay, God, thank the Lord, because I just had all these hot leads over here. Okay, now I'll share my screen for you after I get this in my dial pad. Well, that's probably not good either spot to put it. Some dashboards. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna call this first. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Follow me here. We're gonna run through the cold call script with someone really in real life, and we're really not cold calling them because they have their property listed, but so we're calling this guy. Can you hear it?
Yeah. This is from Zillow.
Mm-hmm.
Your call has been forwarded to an
And you
automated
hear
voice
that? Didn't answer.
messaging
So what
system.
do we do? We double dial them, man. We always double dial. You never double dialing is the new. Actually, triple dialing really is the new. So let's call them again. And yeah, we're calling this guy here. So my goal, you keep them in REI Simply. You can call them back, call this guy back. You can text them on your Google Voice number, or you text them on
Your
your
call
REI
has been
Simply number.
forwarded to an automated
Yeah,
voice
so he didn't
messaging
answer again.
system. 9-1.
So let's go to a next one then. So, but you see, our goal is like, this is just for you to get reps, man. You got to just talk to as many people as possible. I like targeting these lower price homes too, because it's more than likely. See, these auctions, here's another thing, right? Are you ready to go for another full-on thing? This is where you're about to get a lot of stuff. So there's a free skip tracing software to find the phone numbers, okay? Noah, here's you understand what skip tracing is?
Not really.
Skip tracing, good. I'm happy. Skip tracing is what is the process or the act, the verb of finding people's phone numbers through using um, their mailing address, their property address, their personal name. So what I want you to do, Noah, is look, I want you dialing, like I said, nonstop. So you got your call tools on. You're going to run through that list. You're going to run through that list. I recommend you, and you got to get yourself a schedule, and maybe me and you can work it out. If you got 6 hours in the day to do this, 4 hours on call tools, 2 hours doing this. 4 hours call tools, 2 hours doing this. And what is this? Well, this is calling for sale by owners, like that one I just did. But then also, some of these are foreclosures, and foreclosures meaning they missed their payments, right? And now the bank's going to go take back their home. Okay. Well, they don't give you phone numbers because it's not the owner, it's the auction company listing it. So we can save these before the property goes to foreclosure, right? Because this is
Okay.
still on an auction. You got till the next Tuesday, which kind of sucks ass because it's like 5 days away. But if I'm Noah, what I'm gonna do here, there's skip tracing costs money. That's the act of finding people's phone numbers. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's about 10 cents. I don't know if I can do one-off skip traces on 10 cents. I think it's usually like bulk. I can look into it later, but either way, we got some here. And to be honest, we could really go in here, and I have this all recorded so you can go back, but we could really just go here as,
I can see your screen. Like if you're showing me something.
okay, you can't see
Yeah,
it?
it's stuck on. Yeah, it's stuck on the color.
Gotcha. So let me show you this tip. So
Yeah.
here's where I'm at. So I go to auction, I go to Raleigh, Durham, I go to the whole area. Remember, I do have a little filter in here that's showing properties that aren't too old. 2010 is the newest. And then I came in here and went in to foreclosures and auctions and kept it there. You even put pre-foreclosures, but same thing. And now all these ones are going to auctions on the right. Well, like I said, they don't have their phone numbers on here. If you click this, there's no phone number because this isn't a for sale by owner. This is an auction. So what you can do is you can come over here. You go into this free skip trace. This is free. We're really trying to stick on a budget, right? It's free. Now it's really 10 cents if you don't pay for it. So, or if you do pay for it, which is pretty minimal too, but it's free here. You can type in the address like I just did.
Yeah, I
Put
can
it
see
right
it
here.
again. Yeah,
And then
it's
you
stuck
good?
on the Zillow page, like the
Oh,
share screen.
there, let me do this. Let me share my whole entire screen for you. So that way you can stop. You can see everything. I did it on tab so you can hear the volume, but here you go. So we go, here, like I was showing you, we put in the address, copy it. We put it into this True People search. It's trying to verify if I'm a human now. And it'll give you records of who the owners and who they might be, right?
Oh.
Now, here's the thing. It's not 100% accurate. If you really want to see who the owner is, you can go over here. This is the whole process. And this is how you can get very like niche and get some good deals though. If you come down here to the county website, hope this works out further on my example. Let's not continue to the site. Let's see, come on. Take me to the site, baby. There we go. So what you can do, follow me along here. Again, you do this 2 out of the 6 hours. I really want you doing more hours, but I know you got obviously school going on too, full-time school. We forgot to add that in everything. But what you can do in here is you can put this address in. So here's where it wants you to research it, or you can put the address. And so what we'll do is just do that. Follow me. This is all recorded. But now we're at the county website. This is the county. You see this?
Yeah.
Real estate data. What we're trying to do right now is just confirm who the owner of the property is. And this is how you can do that. Why are we doing that? So that we can skip trace the address or skip trace the person and see if we have the right person. I hate when that happens. Nothing popped up. Crescent Forest Drive. That's why, because I probably do not include the drive. We wanted what phone number 2527. Oh, Crescent Forest. Here it is. We can see who's the owner. The owner is Anjanette Hall. So when we go over here, oh, did it show? Is it lagging now? Goes over here. Let's see if it goes back and shows us who Anjanette is. Let me reset this. This is something you're going to get really good at. And then you can get this. Verify I'm a human again. I'm on an incognito browser, so that's probably why. It's Charlene Hall, so that's a good sign, and Anjanette Hall. Here's Anjanette. So if I'm looking for Anjanette, I'm going to go here, right? So it looks like they don't even have a phone number for Anjanette, though, which makes sense why we can't get to it. So you see, this is her address.
Yeah.
Again, there's no phone number, so follow me along. Usually there's a phone number. So let's go up here to Charlene Hall, which might be her mother. And we got a phone number right here. All right, my goal would be I call that number or this number right here and try to talk to her. Now, let me go back to Anjanette. You see how there's no numbers here for Anjanette, but there's one for her mom? I would use that as my main indicator, right? Because she don't have a phone number, which sucks. Yeah. So what do we do? What do you think we do? We come over here and we call this number. This is all the part of the game, right? And I would text her too. So let me do this. Actually, let me just show you my screen. I'll just take off my. I'm gonna call her on my phone. Okay. So I'm gonna call it. So this is what this is your whole purpose of what you're gonna try to do to Noah. This is an extra way where you can get on and start dialing as many people as possible. So let me go over here just so I can see who's her name. So it's 252. Now you can dial on call tools, you can dial on other things, but let's call her up. Let's see if we get anything.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Charlene, this is Gino. Sorry for the call to blue, but I was just calling you about. Just hang up. It's all tactical. I just hang up right there. I know you might, what the fuck you just do? Well, I hung up because when she hears that voicemail, especially being someone from older person that's using a landline still, she's gonna call back right away. She's gonna say, "Well, we got cut off. I didn't hear you." It's gonna prompt her to call me back. So there's that one. Ready? Let's keep going. And my goal with that, you kind of keep this information in an Excel doc or in your REI Simply. Like I would love for you to put that phone number I just called in this address so you can hit them later because they're not going to all answer you, right? Like most of the time they won't. And if you can text through REI Simply, which I know you can, it would make it a lot easier too for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
So I can message someone from our Simple.
REI Simply, yeah, you should be able to message people. You got to look on the onboarding how to set that up, but you 100% should be able to. So here's this one, 3411. Let's just confirm who the owner is here. Utora. Let's see what we got. So who's the owner of this? Follow me, right? You've fallen. Ruben Harrison. Here's Ruben Harrison, 90 years old too. Or see, that's why sometimes it gets two people here.
Yeah.
So that's where you have to be a little careful. This is his address it shows. So let's call him up. He's a 90-year-old, needs some help, man. Helping him out. So I got his phone number right here. So what am I do? Just quickly call. Right?
Now he might yell at me, he might curse at me, but see if we can't help this guy out. See, numbers out of service. That's what will happen a lot too. If I lived over there too, I would door knock it, but you don't live here, so we can't do that on the challenge.
Yeah.
Um,
I've seen one guy telling like the best way to get the deals is like driving for $1. Like
yeah,
I don't.
yeah. Look, let's try this try right here. It looks like this guy maybe is his relative or maybe his family member. He's a New Yorker, so it's gonna be tough to talk to. But why am I saying that? He's got a 919 number, same name. Reuben H. Harrison. This might be the same person. Not same person. But this might be his son. Oh wait, it is the same number. Yeah, it's the same number. Fuck. Let's try to call this one. So sometimes you strike out, man. You just got to keep moving on. But like you can keep a record of all this person's name and things like that, right? So this one's ringing. Let's see if it answers. No, it's dead too. So if you really want to dive deeper in these, you don't want to spend, again, this is your 2 hours a day. You don't want to spend too much time because you get stuck into some of these. Let's see if he has any relatives. No relatives. I'll move on to the next one, right? I'll do one more. Hopefully pull an answer out. And then what we'll do is I'll call on call tools with you, show you a little bit of how I would do it, how I say certain things. Again, these are all just people on auctions. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is Sugar Band Away. I'm just, again, using this so I know who the actual owner is. 4423. It's a numbers game, man. You got to be fucked up. You got to be ready. And really a good way to do is it Sugar Band? I said band. The rig thing is we need to get that SMS going ASAP for you. It allows you to hit a lot of people, man. Devin, Keith, Russell. So we go up here. What are we going to do? Put this in. Hopefully we get Devin, Keith, Russell pop up. We got a Devin Russell right here. So again, you want to keep these numbers too. I'm just calling on my personal phone, but you want to keep these numbers so you can call them back later too. It's easier when to call them back, you know?
Yeah.
So let's call them and see. Let's see if we can get one answer. You hear it ringing?
Yeah.
Hi, you have reached Appalachian Pest Control.
Appalachian Pest Control. That's not a good sign. Appalachian Pest Control. Is Devin there? I'm gonna just text this. Is Devin there? Yes. So Devin, I'm texting Devin right now. Sugar Bend. So I send that text to see if he answers. All right, so that was a little practice over there today. So I recommend we do that. We hit that as much as we can. We did get we got the free data, so that's good for us. You know, our goal.
Yeah.
How much I wonder. I need to ask my buddy about the deal machine skip tracing too. Again, I know we talked about that before. On the cheapest skip tracers too. Anyway, send me your call tools login. Don't put it right here because people will see it pop in the chat. Just send it on WhatsApp to me real quick.
Okay. Awesome.
I want to make some calls. I hope this is helping you here. Where do you need more help, or you want to take this on your own?
No. I'm just I don't know what to do with those. Like for example, I only use call tools. I didn't use the array simple, so I don't know how to use that. For example, I mean, I know how to check like how many bedrooms and all this stuff like from the address, but I don't know how to use it like properly. Like,
Well, I would say spend some time today after hours, after the 8 p.m. work, and watch all the tutorials because they should be able to show you. I never use from a personal business, but they'll show you. I'm sure you can figure it out pretty easily in terms of how we already saw how to add leads. You got to see how to make dials through their phone calls. I'm sure they'll tell you pretty easily. You just got to watch more of the onboardings or the tutorials. I know they do because they probably have a bunch. Now do that after 8 p.m. or that's 2 a.m. your time. So or no 1 a.m. your time. So, but I would be dialing as much as I can before I worry about CRM stuff. Right now, it is important for you to have CRM, but you want to keep track of all your leads. But right now, if you get a really hot lead, the point you got RA simply is so you can put it in there. I was telling you to do it with these leads too. Maybe you just put these in Google Sheets real quick. You copy the name, the numbers, and just move on to the next so they don't answer. You got me on WhatsApp for that thing?
Yeah. I sent you.
Got it. Got that Lithuanian on me, bro. That Lithuanian uh names. So Nojas. Do you go by Noah though with your friends?
I mean, with European friends, I go by Noyos,
Noyos.
but yeah, but with people who speak English, so I call them Noah.
Noyos. I like it. I like it. So you said people and the European friends, but even the Spanish people, you say Noyos?
Yeah,
They can handle it.
it's. Did it work? The account?
Yeah, I'm in. Oh, I thought I was in. Fuck. Did I fucking misspell something? No, jeez. ZDINS. The fuck? Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, I want to do this. I'll make a couple with you, and then if you feel like that will help you. If not, if you feel like you got the hang of it, we don't have to do it. Oh, yeah, I'm in now. So you got 300. You had 6 inbound calls today, which is good. People called you back, right?
Nice.
So here we are, right? Oh, you're at 8 calls per agent now.
No,
Like
I
8.
didn't. It's just the girl from customer support when she called me, she told me the bigger number, like the better, but she just put it there. I didn't use it after that.
Yeah, because I'm no answers. I'm afraid like these the abandons too much. It's not good.
What means abandon? Like what is it?
It means like they got. Remember when that multiple people answer at once,
Mm,
and then it puts them
okay.
away. Like that's what kind of fucks with it if you do that. But today you have 158 dials. I never could always read. I never could read these 252 machines. 14 to the agent. 14 of yours was to you. 7 abandoned. So 21 humans, 7 abandoned. So you talked to 14 people today, roughly, or maybe in the last day. Let's see what we got here. Where the fuck's the thing at now? Campaign. Is it gone?
No, you have. So what is? I think my 5 of the, like, how do you say it, 5 agents, like 5 numbers. They're at they reached the limit, like 75. So I only have right now 3. I think you need to go like back to the normal account and then check that, because now I have like 5 numbers that are like full and then 3 new because I just bought 3. You see, so yeah, there's only 3 right now that can work today.
Well, it's saying they won't let them work anymore. But I don't understand what's not letting you put them in your thing. It's not letting you dial right now until you have them.
But I dialed. Oh, I don't know, because I dialed until I reached the limit. Then I called with support, and then I bought more numbers. And after that, I finished the calling for today. So it should be okay. But
Yeah, because it's saying
if you try like, oh, maybe if you do 3 per agent, maybe that helps.
I don't know what's going on with this, man, but it was not showing up right here, you know. It's not showing up in your campaigns, you know.
Oh, is the campaign active? Well,
I know we're supposed to look at it right here. Yeah, where's that campaign at?
yeah, it's oh yeah, it's inactive. It's inactive. Yeah,
Oh,
so
here
where
it is.
it's active.
There you go. My bad. Look, we're learning shit, baby. We're learning shit. We need to get the fucking SMS turned up, baby. We need the SMS turned up, and that's my.
So does SMS like get you more calls, or like how does it work? Like usually, what do you send like as a message?
So does it, hold on, does it hang you up when they answer this? Is that what happened yesterday too with you?
What do you mean?
When you got a call, it took you off, right?
Um, like about the waiting time, or
No, you see, when I'm sharing my screen right now, someone answers, I just don't say anything.
yeah, okay.
You'll see it pop up. But no, to answer your question, um, yeah, it just allows you to text, man. You answer text more than calls, right? So it's a better resource. Let's just register. Just dial through the hell out of these things. Like I said, did you talk with them about how to speed up the calls?
Yeah.
Not speed up the
So
calls, but like just connect more. Or she just said turn it higher. That's all she told you.
yeah, actually, we talked like for 15 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and the main thing was like, yeah,
See,
to
what's
like
this red thing right here? Campaign does slow due to lack of qualities caused by the setting in your strategy, specifically minutes between use, max dials. Please add more caller IDs is to optimize. So that was a thing that you did, right?
yeah, because I call like she called me and she said, yeah, so you hit your limit. So unless you change your like from 70, because the limit is 75 per number right now for me. I did it like I don't know. So unless I change it, but she said like from 75 to 100 per number, like per day to call, is like the best because after that they can reach the spam.
Where did we do that at? Where do we set that there?
Mm,
You know, do we do it in the disk? Look at
yeah,
this. We're learning shit as we go. It might be caller ID settings.
yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, probably here.
No,
Um,
there. Look, inbound ring time required. I don't know if there's something we're missing here. You know,
Caller ID settings, maybe.
she said you set it for something, right?
Yeah, like
Caller ID strategies, maybe.
yeah,
Oh yeah, look,
strategy.
fuck
Yes,
that
it's
bitch. Let's do 150. See what happens. See this right here.
Oh yeah.
That's why. So let's see if we can do anything. Go back here.
But it should be good now. Let's see. So this is just stuff you have to work with them on, right? So here we go. It looks like it's back up. So again, this is the funny business you got to deal with these scares. And again, it's the reason I like texting more, but we need to get that EIN from you. See if we get any connects now.
Yeah, and so have you used the call tools before?
Yeah, I used call tools before.
So how long, like, what's the average time for waiting, like, until you get someone on the phone?
It depends on your list and again how many people are dialing. It shouldn't be. It should be like within minutes or two.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, because at some point, like, it was 10 minutes for me, and I was waiting, and then I
Well, it's
called,
also
like,
because
I
you're
said, like,
calling at nighttime too, man. You can't call it too late because people just won't answer you. But at the same time, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Don't ask me. Ask them. They know better, right? I'm just looking here. See, dude, it's still doing it. Like, I don't. They just want you to buy more caller IDs. You know. Work on it
yeah,
with
but I
them.
have, like,
Yeah, you have a
yeah,
lot.
I probably need to talk to them, like, because I was talking with her, and she said, yeah, buy more caller IDs, it should help, and
Yeah, but how
then
much? You know, that's the question. I don't know what she's asking. You know.
she said, like, 10 per, like, the best is to do, like, 10 per call, like, 10 calls per time, I don't know.
Oh yeah, 'cause you only got 3 here. How much are they charging you for it? Did they tell us yet or no?
Uh, two per, like, per number, $2, and then per month. Like,
Yeah, because you can always drop them beforehand and then buy new ones later. But it's definitely worth you having more. So yeah, you figure that out. Meantime, you got this video. Noah, get ASAP back on this because we can't let it screw us on calling. Get back on it and like try to figure it out so we can keep dialing. And like this is where we can spend the money. The other thing, try to look at simple texting because I know it said that on our screen. Um, but the reality is, I think that it could be even little. I don't think you have to do everything the same because it says it needs to require brands to register before sending text. I don't know what kind of text they do, you know?
yeah.
I don't know. You can make a free trial too on simple texting. So try simple texting while you're having your dialer on. Yeah,
Yeah.
salute. While you got your dialer on, you can start the free trial on texting. Remember, the goal is you're always on the dialer, dialing, so that your leads are always coming into you.
Okay, so for example, I called someone, and
Mm-hmm.
they say call me back, so then I push the call me back button, and but for example, if someone calls, I call, and they say, okay, yeah, I have a property to sell or something, then I put their information in Arise Simply as a lead.
Yeah, first I would just take all the notes down from your call, put it in your call tools notes, right? You put the note section there,
Yeah.
right, in call tools, and then yeah, when you hang up, put them in REI Simply.
Okay.
Because what you're gonna do is I'm gonna give you a call back in the next, couple hours or tomorrow, depending on the time. It's getting later in the day here too, with an offer for your property,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
I
then we'll go
reached
for that.
the. Yeah, I reached the like 3 people, I think, or 4 that is like super old. Like they're speaking so slow.
Yeah, that's good though.
One, I've been called scammer. No, I've been
Good.
called Mexican 2 times. One woman was like screaming, "Go back to Mexico." Um, what else?
So
Yeah, and
you got to
last
record
night.
this. Record this.
Yeah, but it's like kind of hard to record because I wait 5 minutes, then I get like
Yeah.
someone picks up. There's no like I get real talks with
Yeah.
someone
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
every 20 minutes, so there's like hard to even to make recording. But it was fun. And then all this last night, I was calling everyone, and then until I don't know, like 3 in the morning in my time, and then like 4 people in a row said that, man, why are you calling me right now? It's too late. And even though I'm like 6 hours ahead in time, so I was like, okay, I need to go sleep.
Yeah, you know, it's too late. Yeah, no, I'd say stop calling at 7:30 our time,
Yeah,
which right now for you is 12:30.
yeah,
So that's why you gotta do as much during the day and as much during the times right now, like 4 o'clock to 7 is your hot spot. Now, I still recommend you to be on no later than 7:30,
yeah,
but be on before too, you know?
yeah, definitely. And for example, is there any days in the week where it's better or like worse to call? Like,
I mean, the weekends are
or yours?
harder, but the weekdays are pretty even, man. You can really dial. Friday nights are hard too. You know, everyone goes out. But I mean, dude, for you right now, it doesn't matter. You need to try to talk to her and say, what's the best practices? You might need to buy a lot more of them. And even if you buy 20 of them for $40 a month, that's what we need to do. You might need to buy 30 of
Yeah,
them, you know, for $60 a month. It's worth it, or else we're not going to be able to perform well, I guess. I underestimated how much we need. I forgot on this. But even that is $60 a month. Even if you get 50 of them, it's only 100 a month.
yeah,
You know, I'm not saying only as it's no money, but I'm saying that's going to allow us to not have to just keep going, keep dialing, you know?
and for example, if I call someone and they don't answer, so does my like caller gets, for example, I called someone today and
Yeah.
then they don't answer me, and tomorrow or later days, do I
Yeah, I
get to
believe
call them again?
it keeps calling them. You can confirm with them,
Yeah.
but yeah, it keeps calling them. I'm almost 99% sure.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm waiting for smarter contact for the answer about the refund or anything else if they can help me.
And do the free trial with simple text right now. Try to set it up. Try to
Yeah.
set it up. If they can't give you the money back, and I think they will, the EIN is probably the play anyway. Simple texting might allow you to avoid it. That's why I would try it until that point, you know. And on the
Yeah.
onboarding, you can ask before you pay for it. But try to get that simple text working too today.
Yeah.
All right. So you got simple text. You got fix your call tools, and let's go. That's it. That's all you're worried about. Once you get an appointment set up to get an offer, we'll worry about that down that point. It's the reason why I'm doing this for you, so that you're not worried about so much shit. Even I told you to do, RX simply right now. Forget it till we get a lead. Let's just go and go and go and go and go on the phones.
Okay.
Keep it going, and if it starts getting better, keep recording. You know.
Yeah.
Um,
I tried like 4 times to record, but like
well,
it
and
was
if you get a
always.
longer call, you've only got a minute and a half. You know, if you're on a 3 or 4 minute call, go ahead. You know, I think I still can access your recordings of the people yelling at you. Um,
Yeah.
it's still I think it records all of it. So I go through here and go to your reports, live phone report. I should be able to go back and find it. You know, I should be able to hear it. I think I can go to your.
Oh, and for example, there have been a few times where I call someone, I tell my they're like, "Hey, John," or something like, "I'm
Yeah.
looking. Are you living in this property?" Blah blah, and they don't tell me anything. They just hang up. So do I put them in like no contact or call them back
Yeah,
or
I'll just put on no
what
contact,
is?
man. I'll put them in no
Yeah,
contact. You know, get call logs that I want, but I want people that answered. What is your duration, start and duration? I want to see something. I'm trying to. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, try to. Yeah, this one was a minute. This one you did with Lonnie Mitchell. That was an inbound call though. Called you. Um, I just want to do something called length 30 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You'll figure it out, man. Let's just keep grinding. I'm here to help you. So
yeah,
you're doing everything right. Just keep dialing, keep going through it. Um, that's what we want, you know.
yeah.
Keep doing your thing on it. It's a numbers game. We got to get that SMS going ASAP. But other than that, we'll be ready to move and groove. Keep me posted. Keep on the phone. Keep dialing. Let me know how it's going. And then try to get that simple text moving. And we'll talk.
Okay.
All right. Keep me posted.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you,
All right.
boss.